The ITV4 cameras are at Donny. 3 really good races there. The first one is the 205. It's the Albert Bartlett River Don. Novices Hurdle. 5-2 Fav is Indian Hawk. These are Paddy Power prices. 4-1 Station Master. 5 Callet Mad. 5 Enniscoffey Oscar. 13-2 Samuel Jackson. 10 Classic Ben. 12 Bar. And Tom, away you go.
I like Indian Hawk. He's got good point form. Impressed last time. And Davy Russell's an interesting booking for Manure and Swade, I think. Yeah, I like his chances.
Okay.
I'd agree
James.
with Tom. Indian Hawk. 2
votes for the Fav.
Yeah, I mean, it was impressive at Ludlow last time on his rules debut. Good pointer, as Tom said. It's interesting that they've just chucked him here into what is quite a hot race. And I think the step up to 3 miles won't be a problem at all. So
how good could he be?
He could be a potential Albert Bartlett winner. He could be that good. They had another good horse of Nicky Henderson's in this, entered at the 5-day stage, Mr. Whip, but they've gone with this one. And I think stamina is definitely his forte, and he's got a touch of class about him too.
In the 240 at Donny on Saturday, we've got a hot Fav. It's the OLBG.com Yorkshire Rose Mares Hurdle. It's 8-11 Maria's Benefit, 9-2 Dusky Legend, 5 Irish Row, 8 Dame Rose, 12 The Nipper, 33-1 Smart Talk. Can you see beyond the Fav, James Hill?
I can actually. She's been put up about 16. I know this isn't a handicap, but she put up to a mark in the 150s Maria's Benefit for a win at Taunton. I mean, she was impressive, but I'm not sure those behind her actually ran their race. What's more, this is a very different track from Taunton. Doncaster, a big galloping track. It's got a long straight, long way for her to last home. Whereas Irish Row, we know, likes Doncaster a lot. She's won her last 2 races there. And if she can handle a bit more softer ground, then I think she could give the favourite a fright.
Okay, excellent. Are you going to take the favourite on
I like
Parky?
Maria's Benefit. I think she's a class apart, and I think she'll be a player come the festival. Although I noticed Willie Mullins has declared a horse at Fairy House called Lorena to run tomorrow, and I think that she could be quite good. I think she's about 9-1 non-runner no bet for the festival. I think, yeah, but Maria's Benefit, I think she'll win no problem.
By how far?
6-7 lengths. I think she's a class apart.
Okay, Tommy. Right, the 3:15 gets harder now. It's the Sky Bet Handicap Chase listed race and the double green of Messrs Menier and Swade. They've got the Fav again here in Lammy Surge, who is 11-4 with Paddy Power. It's 8 Flying Angel, 8 Wakanda, 8 Long House Hall, 10 Thumbstone Blues, 11 Pilgrim's Way, 12 Tenor Nivene, 12 good old Vibrato Valtap, 14 labelled Isobo and Must Meet Lady, and 16 bar Tom Park. We're going to go with a Fav.
Lammy Surge is a funny horse. I mean, I wouldn't be backing him at that kind of price. He is the class horse in the race.
What's funny about him?
He gets the front and he stops, or he gets the front too late. He's a hard one to get right. He has to be given such a perfect ride. I mean, he was brilliant when he won in France. That was a superb bit of riding from Darryl Jacob. And I actually think he might be a player if he runs in the Stayers Hurdle at the festival.
Is Davy Russell the man to kid him along and get him over the line in time?
Possibly. I'm a big fan of Davy Russell. Yeah, I just think, what is it, 5-2, 3-1?
11-4.
11-4.
Bit short.
Yeah, too
Coming
short
in,
for me.
Give me some value.
I think you may laugh. I like Vibrato Valta.
I like him, but I'm not sure I back him.
I think this will have been a big target since he moved to Emma Lavelle. It was a good run last time. I'm looking to take Lammy Surge on. I think he and Wakanda are alternatives to do so. I think Wakanda will stay all day. I can't have Lammy Surge at that price.
So you're going to Dutch against the favourite with Vibrato Valtat and Wakanda. James, what's your strategy going to include?
Well, I think the favourite's a good bet.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No messing?
Well, earlier in the week, he was about around the 9-2 mark, and I actually thought he was a great each-way bet then, quite simply because, I mean, he only has to get round, surely, to finish in the first 3. I mean, he's a class apart from these. But 11-4 still, I think he's a good bet for the win. He's basically a Grade 1 horse running against listed handicap chasers. It's £7 lower than his hurdle mark, but he also had good Grade 1 form over fences a few seasons back. Just my only concern would be if there was a lot of rain. I mean, he can handle soft ground fine. It's just it would make it more of a slog, and I don't really think that would necessarily play to his strengths. But if it stays pretty dry, I think he's got every chance.
Okay, let's turn our attention to something completely different over in America at 10:35 on Saturday night. It's the Pegasus World Cup. Ridiculously valuable race, obviously, takes place at Gulfstream Park. And the gun runner, the mighty gun runner, is the 8-11 Fav with Paddy Power, who also bet 6 West Coast, 6 collected, 10-1 Sharp Azteca, 16-1 Toast of New York, and 25 bar. Any strong thoughts, Tom?
If you'd have seen my Breeders' Cup record over the years, you probably wouldn't be asking me that question. It's not very pretty. I tend to win all my money at Wetherby and then
you're normally
chuck it all
drunk and crying. That is
usually it. I mean, I'd love to see Toast of New York run well. Wouldn't that be a story? But yeah,
conclusion: no bet.
No bet for me.
What
Definitely
about you,
not.
James?
American racing's not really my thing, but I mean, I suppose gun runner's got to have a favourites chance, hasn't he?
Okay, let's get back to
Toast of New York. But
let's get back to the GB and Ireland action on Saturday. We've done Cheltenham. We've got the rest of Doncaster. Something may have caught your eye at Fairyhouse. We've got Kempton. We've got Lingfield. You've got Utoxeter. Any other fancies, chaps, that aren't your nap that you feel we need to know about? James, we'll start with you.
Yes, Forrest Behan has got top weight in the 350 at Doncaster. Funny horse. I mean, he's definitely talented with a turn of foot, and he won first time out this season off top weight. I still think he's on a good mark of 156. So I think this is definitely winnable. Just a question if he's jumping and hold together. If it can, I think he's got every chance.
6-1 with Paddy Power. Tom, anything else for you, or should we keep our powder dry till the nap?
As I said earlier, I mean, Willie Mullins has got a mare. I mean, I don't know what price it'll be tomorrow, but I think Lorena in the Mares Novice Hurdle at the festival, she could be a big player then. She was very impressive in the autumn.
Funny you mention Lorena, because I decided to make sure that the guys who we often see in the Postcast have their say. So I asked David Jennings and Paul Keeley. David Jennings we can't speak to for telephonic reasons. Paul Keeley's just lost his gallbladder. That was careless, so he's recuperating. But don't worry, he's studying up. David Jennings has said, and like I say, I'm not going to do the accent. I'm not going to give you the 10-minute version of why. Here are his fancies. King's Odyssey in the 150 at Cheltenham. He likes Lorena in the 245 at Fairyhouse, as you do. And then he's also got a couple on Sunday, which we will come to next. Paul Keeley. Should I do it in a Paul Keeley accent?
Great. Go on, try it.
Right, theatre territory in the 115 at Cheltenham. Okay, only got beat a length by Miss Parfois 2 starts ago at Cheltenham, getting only £1. She's won twice since and would carry 11 stone 10 in. Not joking you, she's a good thing. In the 150, Kustar Sivola, I'm not going to do the kills, it's a worst impression of all time. Kustar Sivola in the 115, in the 150 at Cheltenham has been laid out for this and will make all. 335 kills likes Thomas Campbell, who's a big price on Cheltenham form. Ignore Ascot, doesn't like it right-handed. And in the 315 at Donny, he likes Warrior's Tale. Huge price, given his neck defeat last time to Gold Present, who won a good race at Ascot next time out. Thank you, David. Thank you, Keels. Let's get the naps.
This will not be beaten.
Come on, Tom. Start off with a winner.
As I said earlier, I'm a big Finian's Oscar fan. I think 11-4, 5-2, whatever price, I think he'll win tomorrow, and I think he'll win at the festival. So take the 12-1 for the stayers now. I'm a big fan of the horse.
Finian's Oscar for Parky in the 335 at Cheltenham. And James, who's your nap?
Lammy Surge in the Skybet Chase at 3:15. Fingers crossed it stays dryish at Doncaster.
Jolly good. Sunday next.